That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So all square. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's going to be interesting to see what role Kubu's been given here. While he can play across the front line, we know, I'd like to see him get free rein on that right-hand side and just thrive in the space.
Yeah, I can see that. He is quite a phenomenon, isn't he? Born in Japan, schooled in Catalonia.
Yeah, and he's got that great pace that allows him to go past full-backs, and there's a real directness to his game too.
Just a terrific talent by any measurement. It's a promising position. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. Strong running down that left flank. Azar with the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of...
Big chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The first significant strike. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Count! Oh, good finish! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 17
That
minutes,
is lovely, finished with
Number
amazing
26.
expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with some...
And the finish! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Borussia Dortmund have their lead.
Kimmich really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And this is Shevchenko. Messi. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And this is Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Batistuta, and he's in on goal! Count unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rivaldo to Beckham. Looking for the run. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's been hooked away. That'll be a throw. And here's Shevchenko. That has not gone well. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Akanji calmly anticipates. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Conte. Kimmich gets it clear. Looking for options for movement. More and more pressure on the ball here. He can run onto that. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. 5 minutes till the break. Kubo. That's going across goal. Khan claims it without any fuss.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Shevchenko.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Brilliantly cut out. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Wriggles his way through. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Well, this looks promising in Beckham! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is indeed the final act. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Batistuta.
So, into the second half.
Number 14, Messi.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Substitution in progress.
This is Rui Costa. Bullish header! And that's a sharp finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Hazard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Messi finding himself in space. Rui Costa can clear it away. And the counter is on. That is a great pick out. Just the keeper in his way. He's having a pop! Superb from Szoboszlai! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rui Costa with the clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's a good run down the left. He's got away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we have our very first corner. Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Now this could be a chance. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Szoboszlai. Kante with the foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Tries to pass it through. And he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution on the field.
He's having a good look here. Well, the goalkeeper is barking out his orders. Can he keep them out this time round? Beckham! Rui Costa attempts a clearance. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Owen! Screamer! A finish of true class! And they're back in front! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Borussia Dortmund with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's...
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's put paid to the danger. It's a really well-measured ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get it through? Now it's Kimmich. Great vision. Shevchenko. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well played. Always goal side. Beckham gets it away. And he can clear it away. And smartly reclaimed. Spread out to the left.
Gang one really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Can he get on the end of this? Owen!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Cut it out. Szoboszlai, and there's his chance to lead the counter. So no flag here, and it's Owen. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And right near the end, we have parity. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Kimmich. 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Shevchenko! Oh. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Owen claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.